The White Sox roster is set for opening day later this week in Kansas City. And, yes, Eloy Jimenez is on it. Thanks to the 6-year deal that put Jimenez in a White Sox uniform through the 2026 season, there's no longer any need to worry about service time, meaning Jimenez was free and clear to make the opening day group of 25. He'll make his much-anticipated Major League debut in Thursday's season opener against the Kansas City Royals. There were few other surprises on the opening day roster. Veteran outfielder John Jay was placed on the injured list to begin the season, meaning one of the team's off-season acquisitions won't make his White Sox debut for a while. The White Sox are delaying any tough decisions that might exist in the outfield by going with 12 pitchers and 13 position players. The schedule allows the White Sox to use just 4 starting pitchers until mid-April, when the next roster move of consequence barring injury could be made to make room for Ervin Santana, who told reporters Monday in Arizona that he'll remain at spring training to work himself up for the season. So here's a breakdown of the group of 25 that Rick Renteria will be taking to the Show Me State. Starting pitchers: Carlos Rodon, Reynaldo Lopez, Ivan Nova, Lucas Giolito. These 4 were locks to be in the rotation when spring training began, and nothing's changed since. Rodon will get the ball on opening day, the 5th different White Sox pitcher to do so in the last 5 seasons. Rodon, 2019, James Shields, 2018, Jose Quintana, 2017, Chris Sale, 2016, Jeff Samardzija, 2015. It's a big season for Rodon as he looks to prove he can complete a full, healthy campaign and find some consistency after a rough finish to the 2018 season. Lopez led the team with a sub-4.00 ERA last season and could do so again if he irons out some of the consistency issues from his first full big league year. Nova was brought in to eat up innings and very much act in the same role Shields did a year ago. Giolito struggled mightily in 2018 and hopes that feeling good during spring training translates more than the results from spring training do. He finished Cactus League play with an 8.84 ERA. Santana will likely join this group in mid-April. Relief pitchers: Alex Colomé, Kelvin Herrera, Nate Jones, Jace Fry, Caleb Fryer, Brian Burr, Manny Banuelos and Dylan Covey. Colomé might end up being the White Sox best acquisition this offseason and will be the team's duly appointed closer after racking up 96 saves over the last 3 seasons, including a big league-leading 47 of them in 2017. Herrera is a familiar face from the Royals' glory days and should be a frequent 8th-inning man for the White Sox. Jones had a miserable spring but is the longest-tenured Southsider at this point. Fry will be a late-innings option. Good news after not giving up a run in the 7th inning last season. Then things get interesting. Fryer figured to get another shot after getting his first taste of the big leagues late last season. Same, too, for Ian Hamilton, but he's not on the opening day roster after sustaining a shoulder injury in a car accident during spring training. Instead, the job goes to Burr, who was excellent during the Cactus League with a 2.61 ERA in 10.1 innings. The White Sox are going with not 1 but 2 long men in Banuelos and Covey. The first's inclusion isn't too surprising considering Banuelos was out of options in a trade acquisition this offseason. Covey was good in spring training, with a 2.45 ERA, earning a spot in the pen. It won't be at all surprising, though, to see Hamilton, Jose Ruiz and other relievers at some point during the season. Catchers: Wellington Castillo and James McCann. This catching tandem was never in doubt, but it should provide quite a different support system for the White Sox young pitching staff. Castillo missed 80 games due to suspension last season, so a full year of his veteran assistance should be of benefit. McCann comes in after 5 seasons with the division rival Detroit Tigers and brings in the experience of working with future Hall of Famers Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer. Infielders: Jose Abreu, Jandro Alonso, Yolmer Sanchez, Tim Anderson, Yoan Moncada, Jose Rondon. Another obvious group on the White Sox roster, but with some notable differences for 2019. Abreu and Alonso will split time at first base and designated hitter. While neither guy is super fond of DHing, the White Sox argue it will help Abreu in the long run by keeping him off his feet and keeping him in the lineup. Moncada has been moved to third base, where after the failed pursuit of Manny Machado, the White Sox hope he can stick long-term. Renteria said multiple times during spring training that Moncada playing third, a position that demands more focus, could also help him offensively. We'll see. That switch forces Sanchez to second base, where he's spent plenty of time over the years. Anderson will remain at shortstop, where his defensive improvement was one of the brightest spots of the 2018 campaign. Rondon will be the primary backup infielder and an intriguing bat after clubbing 24 home runs between the minors and majors. He's also added a little outfield to his repertoire and could be used out there, too. Outfielders: Eloy Jimenez, Daniel Palka, Adam Engel, Larry Garcia. Ryan Cordell Jimenez is locked in as the everyday left fielder for the foreseeable future, and every one of his at-bats this season will be of utmost interest as the No. 3 prospect in the game begins his career. Once Jay returns from the IL, he should be the team's leadoff hitter on a regular basis, though Renteria mentioned he might not be an everyday player nor a player who plays just one position. He has the versatility to play all 3 spots. Garcia is a versatile reserve who can play most outfield and infield spots, plus he tore the cover off the ball during spring training with a .440, .455, .660 line in 19 Cactus League games. While there could be an eventual crunch, both Palka and Engel are on the roster now, and at least one of them figures to be in the lineup every day for at least the season's first few weeks. Palka hit 27 homers as a rookie last season and brings plenty of left-handed pop, though he's perhaps best suited as a DH, a position that's well-spoken for heading into 2019. Engel, meanwhile, was a Gold Glove finalist last season because of his tremendous defense in center field, but his offensive struggles have been well documented over the past 2 seasons. It's always possible the White Sox could just stick with 12 pitchers and 13 position players once Jay returns and once Santana joins the team in mid-April, allowing all these outfielders to stick around. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the White Sox easily on your device. With the regular season about to begin, Chuck Garfian, Ryan McGuffey, Vinny Duber and Chris Kamka look into the future and predict what will happen with the White Sox in 2019. Among the many predictions, who will lead the White Sox in home runs? 3:45 What will be the season totals for Eloy Jimenez? 6 o'clock How many walks and strikeouts for Yoan Moncada? 16:10 Who will Yomer Sanchez dump Gatorade on? 19:30 Who will be the best off-season addition? 25:05 What's your one bold prediction? 31-10 How many wins for the White Sox in 2019? 34-30 and more. Listen to the entire podcast here or in the embedded player below. White Sox Talk Podcast. Subscribe. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the White Sox easily on your device. Chicago, Illinois, March 26, 2019. NBC Sports Chicago, the home of the telecasts, 53 home, 53 road, which includes live streaming of every game and surrounding game coverage to authenticated subscribers via NBCSportsChicago.com and the new My Teams by NBC Sports app. Note: fans located anywhere in the U.S. can download My Teams for free on iOS and Android devices in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store, along with a massive season-long offering of dedicated, 24/7, White Sox cross-platform content. The first of 106 White Sox games on NBC Sports Chicago's schedule begins with the road season opener against the All-Central rival Kansas City Royals on Thursday, March 28 at 3 p.m. Central Time, featuring the always entertaining White Sox announcing tandem of Jason Benetti and Steve Stone live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Opening day coverage begins at 2 p.m. with an hour-long, expanded, season premiere edition of White Sox Pre-Game Live, presented by Aurelio's Pizza. NBC Sports Chicago's veteran White Sox expert Chuck Garfian, at Chuck Garfian, will be live in Kansas City with the latest opening day news and updates, while Layla Rahimi, at Layla Rahimi, will be joined by the network's brand new, recently announced analyst tandem, White Sox legends Frank Thomas, at @thebigard_35, and Ozzie Guillen, at Ozzie Guillen. Note: former White Sox standouts Scott Podsednik, Ryan Anderson, at WBAT32, and team legend Bill Melton will also be in the studio analyst rotation throughout the year. In addition, White Sox multi-platform reporter, producer Vinny Duber, at Vinny Duber, will also be in KC with Garfian to provide fans with even more opening day content. Plus, fans on social media will also be treated to a special opening day Facebook Live, facebook.com/NBC's Chicago chat with Rahimi, Thomas, and Guillen at approximately 1:30 p.m. The game will be immediately followed by Subaru White Sox post-game live, featuring White Sox manager Rick Renteria's live post-game press conference, along with player post-game reaction, expanded highlights, detailed analysis and more. NBC Sports Chicago will also carry the 2019 White Sox home opener on Thursday, April 4th at 1 p.m. Central Time, when the White Sox host the Seattle Mariners. Home opener overage begins at 12 noon with an expanded, 1-hour guaranteed rate field live remote home opener edition of White Sox pre-game live presented by Aurelio's Pizza, with the game immediately followed by an expanded edition of Subaru White Sox post-game live, also live from guaranteed rate field. In addition, throughout the morning and afternoon at Guaranteed Rate Field leading up to first pitch on April 4th, NBC Sports Chicago will provide fans with numerous, additional multi-platform home opener content offerings via Facebook Live, facebook.com/NBC's Chicago segments from inside the ballpark, a special tailgate at the rate, Twitter, @NBCS White Sox, live Periscope feature showcasing, interviewing fans getting ready to start up the 2019 White Sox season, plus a multitude of opening day sites. Can download My Teams for free on iOS and Android devices in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. The live streaming service is currently available to customers of Comcast, Xfinity, DirecTV, Dish Network, and in addition, NBC Sports Chicago is also available on a variety streaming services including DirecTV Now, Hulu, Fubo TV, Sling TV, PlayStation Vue, and YouTube TV. For a full list of carriers and more information about NBC Sports Chicago's live streaming service of White Sox games, viewers are urged to visit the following link, nbcsportschicago.com/live-fac. Returning for its sophomore season on NBC Sports Chicago will be Baseball Night in Chicago, the network's weeknight, Chicago-focused baseball show airing Monday to Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, which will serve as the lead-in program for every 7 p.m. weeknight White Sox or Cubs game on NBC Sports Chicago this season. Hosted by Layla Rahimi with featured analysts Ozzie Guillen and former Cubs standout center fielder, veteran baseball analyst. In addition to live game night reports from Wrigley Field or Guaranteed Rate Field, which will include interviews with White Sox, Cubs players and coaches, Baseball Night in Chicago will also have a heavy emphasis on viewer social media interaction that will prompt fans to chime in with their thoughts and the top issues of the day. Also returning this season will also be the popular NBC Sports Chicago Authentic Fan Night at Guaranteed Rate Field. Beginning Wednesday, May 1st, fans can stop by a special booth set up to pick up their authentic fan cards, greet with NBC Sports Chicago talent members, plus, the first 500 fans who visit will receive a special authentic fan giveaway. In addition, NBC Sports Chicago will present special Authentic Fan Night remote editions of Sports Talk Live and Baseball Night in Chicago, which will be held at the Sox Bar, 35th Street, located across the street from Guaranteed Rate Field at Gate 5. Full details on this year's White Sox Authentic Fan Night dates and special giveaways to be announced soon. Programming notes: tonight at 10 p.m. Central Time, White Sox fans can look forward to a special sneak preview of the 2019 MLB season with the White Sox Season Preview Special presented by Aurelio's Pizza. hosted by Chuck Garfian and Jason Benetti, along with special guest White Sox SVP, GM Rick Hahn. This half-hour special, filled with player, coaches interviews and a detailed season preview analysis, will provide viewers with a comprehensive look at this year's opening day White Sox roster, an overview of all the off-season moves, and a look at the potential minor league future impact call-ups that will be vying to join the team this season. Wednesday, March 27 at 1 p.m. Central Time, digital exclusive presentation on the My Teams by NBC Sports app. NBC Sports Chicago will be the host network for the NBC Sports Regional Network's presentation of the live, one-hour, fan interactive 2019 MLB season preview special. Hosted by David Kaplan, at The Kaplan, along with social media host Layla Rahimi, the 2019 MLB season preview, to be streamed exclusively on the My Teams by NBC Sports app. Fans located anywhere in the U.S. can download My Teams for free on iOS and Android devices in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Will feature in-depth interviews with MLB insiders from coast to coast discussing the hottest topics heading into this season, along with their early predictions on a number of subjects including team records, final standings, league MVPs. Fans can submit their questions in advance or during the 2019 MLB season preview on Twitter by utilizing the hashtag NBC Sports Chicago Plus 10. White Sox games on NBC Sports Chicago this season are currently scheduled to air on NBC Sports Chicago. See below schedule. NBC Sports Chicago, NBCSCH, telecasts are provided to NBC Sports Chicago affiliates and distributed to viewers when two live events are scheduled simultaneously. NBCSCH is available in high definition on Comcast, Xfinity CH 201 in the Chicago area, South Bend, Indiana, 285 in the Peoria, Springfield, Rockford and Champaign markets, along with being made available in DirecTV, Dish Network, Fans can download all of NBC Sports Chicago's podcasts at nbcsportschicago.com/podcasts and simply subscribe to them via Apple Podcasts, Google Play or Stitcher. The podcasts can be played on any mobile device, laptop, or desktop computer. NBCSportsChicago.com will stream every White Sox home post-game press conference live, providing insider access to manager Rick Renteria. Push alerts. NBC Sports Chicago will deliver White Sox push notifications for breaking team and player news, behind-the-scenes reports, plus game reminder alerts via NBC Sports Chicago's Sports Doc app for iOS and Android devices. White Sox Talk. NBCSportsChicago.com/White Sox NBCSportsChicago.com's high-velocity, real-time, comprehensive White Sox news and opinion section featuring original commentary, reporting and social media aggregation. White Sox Talk contains interactive content with continually updated insights from the network's talent, which includes this White Sox Talk podcast. Fans can also follow and connect with NBC Sports Chicago's extensive social media White Sox coverage on Facebook, including numerous Facebook Live segments featuring NBC Sports Chicago talent, Twitter @NBCS White Sox, along with Instagram at NBC Chicago. NBC Sports Chicago. NBCSportsChicago.com/MyTeams by NBC Sports app. 2019 Chicago White Sox schedule. Regular Season 1, Thursday, March 28, 3 p.m. at Kansas City. Season Road Opener 2, Saturday, March 30, 1 p.m. at Kansas City. 3, Wednesday, April 3, 12 p.m. at Cleveland. 4, Thursday, April 4, 1 p.m. versus Seattle. Home Opener 5, Tuesday, April 9, 1 p.m. versus Tampa Bay. 6, Wednesday, April 10, 1 p.m. versus Tampa Bay. 7, Saturday, April 13, 12 p.m. at New York Yankees. 8, Sunday, April 14, 12 p.m. at New York Yankees. 9, Monday, April 15, 7 p.m. versus Kansas City. 10, Wednesday, April 17, 1 p.m. versus Kansas City. 11, Friday, April 19, 6 p.m. at Detroit. 12, Saturday, April 20, 12 p.m. at Detroit. 13, Tuesday, April 23, 6 p.m. at Baltimore NBC SCH 14, Wednesday, April 24, 6 p.m. at Baltimore 15, Friday, April 26, 7 p.m. vs. Detroit 16, Sunday, April 28, 1 p.m. vs. Detroit 17, Monday, April 29, 7 p.m. vs. Baltimore 18, Wednesday, May 1, 7 p.m. vs. Baltimore 19, Friday, May 3, 7 p.m. vs. Boston 20, Saturday, May 4, 6 p.m. vs. Boston 21, Sunday, May 5, 1 p.m. vs. Boston 22, Monday, May 6, 5 p.m. at Cleveland 23, Tuesday, May 7, 5 p.m. at Cleveland 24, Wed. May 8, 5 p.m. at Cleveland 25, Saturday, May 11, 2 p.m. at Toronto 26, Monday, May 13, 7 p.m. vs. Cleveland 27, Thursday, May 16, 7 p.m. vs. Toronto NBC SCH 28, Friday, May 17, 7 p.m. vs. Toronto 29, Saturday, May 18, 1 p.m. vs. Toronto 30, Monday, May 20, 7 p.m. at Houston NBC SCH 31, Tuesday, May 21, 7 p.m. at Houston 32, Thursday, May 23, 7 p.m. at Houston 33, Saturday, May 25, 1 p.m. at Minnesota 34, Sunday, May 26, 1 p.m. at Minnesota 35, Monday, May 27, 1 p.m. vs. Kansas City 36, Tuesday, May 28, 7 p.m. vs. Kansas City 37, Thursday, May 30, 7 p.m. vs. Cleveland 38, Saturday, June 1, 1 p.m. vs. Cleveland 39, Sunday, June 2, 1 p.m. vs. Cleveland 40, Wednesday, June 5, 12 p.m. at Washington 41, Friday, June 7, 7 p.m. at Kansas City 42, Saturday, June 8, 1 p.m. at Kansas City 43, Tuesday, June 11, 7 p.m. vs. Washington 44, Thursday, June 13, 7 p.m. vs. New York Yankees 45, Friday, June 14, 7 p.m. vs. New York Yankees 46, Sunday, June 16, 1 p.m. vs. New York Yankees 47, Wednesday, June 19, 7 p.m. at Cubs 48, Friday, June 21, 7 p.m. at Texas 49, Saturday, June 22, 8 p.m. at Texas 50, Tuesday, June 25, 6 p.m. at Boston 51, Wednesday, June 26, 12 p.m. at Boston 52, Friday, June 28, 7 p.m. vs. Minnesota 53, Saturday, June 29, 3 p.m. vs. Minnesota 54, Wednesday, July 3, 7 p.m. vs. Detroit NBC SCH 55, Thursday, July 4, 1 p.m. vs. Detroit 56, Friday, July 12, 9 p.m. at Oakland 57, Saturday, July 13, 3 p.m. at Oakland 58, Tuesday, July 16, 7 p.m. at Kansas City 59, Wednesday, July 17, 7 p.m. at Kansas City 60, Thursday, July 18, 12 p.m. at Kansas City 61, Friday, July 19, 6 p.m. at Tampa Bay 62, Sunday, July 21, 12 p.m. at Tampa Bay 63, Monday, July 22, 7 p.m. vs. Miami 64, Tuesday, July 23, 7 p.m. vs. Miami 65, Thursday, July 25, 7 p.m. vs. Minnesota 66, Friday, July 26, 7 p.m. vs. Minnesota NBC SCH 67, Sunday, July 28, 1 p.m. vs. Minnesota 68, Wednesday, July 31, 7 p.m. vs. New York Mets 69, Thursday, August 1st, 1 p.m. vs. New York Mets 70, Friday, August 2nd, 6 p.m. at Philadelphia 71, Sunday, August 4th, 12 p.m. at Philadelphia 72, Monday, August 5th, 6 o'clock p.m. at Detroit 73, Tuesday, August 6, 6 p.m. at Detroit 74, Friday, August 9th, 2 p.m. vs. Oakland 75, Saturday, August 10th, 6 p.m. vs. Oakland 76, Monday, August 12th, 7 p.m. vs. Houston 77, Tuesday, August 13th, 7 p.m. vs. Houston NBCSCH 78, Thursday, August 15th, 9 p.m. at Los Angeles Angels 79, Friday, August 16th, 9 p.m. at Los Angeles Angels 80, Saturday, August 17th, 8 p.m. at Los Angeles Angels 81, Tuesday, August 20th, 7 p.m. at Minnesota NBCSCH 82, Wednesday, August 21st, 12 p.m. at Minnesota 83, Thursday, August 22nd, 7 p.m. vs. Texas 84, Friday, August 23rd, 7 p.m. vs. Texas 85, Sunday, August 25th, 1 p.m. vs. Texas 86, Tuesday, August 27th, 7 p.m. vs. Minnesota NBCSCH 87, Thursday, August 29th, 1 p.m. vs. Minnesota 88, Friday, August 30th, 6 p.m. at Atlanta 89, Saturday, August 31st, 6 p.m. at Atlanta 90, Monday, September 2nd, 6 p.m. at Cleveland 91, Wednesday, September 4th, 6 p.m. at Cleveland 92, Thursday, September 5th, 12 p.m. at Cleveland 93, Friday, September 6th, 7 p.m. vs. Los Angeles Angels NBCSCH 94, Saturday, September 7th, 6 p.m. vs. Los Angeles Angels 95, Tuesday, September 10th, 7 p.m. vs. Kansas City 96, Wednesday, September 11th, 7 p.m. vs. Kansas City 97, Saturday, September 14th, 8 p.m. at Seattle 98, Sunday, September 15th, 3 p.m. at Seattle 99, Tuesday, September 17th, 6:30 p.m. at Minnesota 100, Wednesday, September 18th, 6:30 p.m. at Minnesota 101, Friday, September 20th, 6 p.m. at Detroit 102, Saturday, September 21st, 5 p.m. at Detroit 103, Wednesday, September 25th, 7 p.m. vs. Cleveland 104, Thursday, September 26th, 7 p.m. vs. Cleveland NBCSCH 105, Friday, September 27th, 7 p.m. vs. Detroit 106, Sunday, September 29th, 2 p.m. vs. Detroit 53 home, 53 road. Regular season games total, 106 games. All times. Central Time schedule subject to change. NBC Sports Chicago, a partnership between the Chicago Blackhawks, NHL, Chicago Bulls, NBA, Chicago Cubs, MLB, Chicago White Sox, MLB, and the NBC Sports Group, features over 275 live pro games in high definition each year. In addition, NBC Sports Chicago delivers extensive pre-post-game coverage for its core pro team partners, as well as Chicago Bears post-game coverage, local sports discussion programs that include Sports Doc Live, and massive cross-platform coverage provided by the network's growing digital platform, NBCSportsChicago.com, the new My Teams by NBC Sports app, and its variety of fan-focused social media outlets. Fans can follow the network on Twitter via @NBCSchicago. NBC Sports Regional Networks is NBC Sports Group's portfolio of 9 regional networks that delivers more than 2,200 live sporting events and original content to more than 35 million homes. Aligned within Eastern and Western divisions.